Okay, this is lesson C-L07. Put your heading. The essential question is, how do we construct a line that goes through a given point and is perpendicular to a given line, but this time when the given point is not on the given line? So the homework is C-HW07 to complete the handout, and you can see YouTube video C-L07 for help. So for the warm-up, I want you to solve the following problem, and this is a problem based on the last construction we did in the last lesson. So construct a line through point B and perpendicular to the given line. So halfway down, put a line about from the 1 to the 7, and right in the middle, right about the middle of the line, put point B. And you have to construct a line that's perpendicular to this line and that goes through point B. Okay? Then when you're done with that, you can turn it over. And we'll start with the new lesson. So this time it's almost the same, but we're constructing perpendicular through a given point not on a given line. So given a point not on a line. Task is to construct a line that goes through the given point and is perpendicular to the given line. Step 1, put your compass point on the given point and draw a circle that will cross the given line in two places. Do not too close or too far apart. Put your compass point where the circle crossed the left side of the given line and the pencil point where the circle crossed the right side of the given line and draw a semicircle. Do the same thing on the other side. Connect the points where the semicircles cross, and your result is that this new line will go through the given point and it will be perpendicular to the given line. Here's an explanation that you can copy down with the small diagram I want you to copy down that goes with the explanation. So say this is the given line and this is the given point, P. Label the point where the arc crosses the line as points C and D. You see this arc? It crossed at C and at D, so I labeled C and D. Label the intersection of the new arcs on the opposite side as point E. So instead of making semicircles, they just made little arcs. Okay, even though we make semicircles, but where they cross, you label it as E. Draw segments PC, PD, CE, and DE. PC, PD, CE, and DE. By the construction, you know PC is equal to PD, these two are equal, and EC is equal to ED, these two are equal. Now remember a locus theorem. The locus of points equidistant from 2 points, C and D, is the perpendicular bisector of the line segment determined by the 2 points. So therefore segment PE is the perpendicular bisector of CD. So you can just draw this small diagram by hand. It goes along with that explanation. Okay, now on a new sheet, put the heading, and the example is to construct a line through point P and perpendicular to the given line. So halfway down on the page, make a line from 1 through 7. And this time the point is going to be up in the air. Okay, above or below the line, and we'll call this point P. So step 1, put your compass point on the given point and draw a circle that will cross the given line in two places, not too close or too far apart. So if I put my compass point on P, I want a circle that's going to cross this thing in two places, but that's too wide. I need to make it a little bit closer, a little bit more reasonable. That's better. Okay, so don't worry if your circle goes above and hits the wording in the problem. That's okay. Mine is just going to miss. Okay, so there you see I drew my circle. And you see how this is not too far apart and they're not too close? That's about where you want it. Alright, it could be a little closer, but that's good. Now, I put my compass point on the left side where the circle crosses the line and open up my pencil to the right side where it crosses the line. And I draw a semicircle. A semicircle goes from below the point to above the point. Okay, so you see I have a semicircle. Now I go to the other side without changing the compass length, because it should be the same, see? And I do the same thing. I go above and below. And now you can see there's two places where those arcs cross. I'm just going to draw a line through those two places, and it's also going to go through point P. If I did it right, it'll go through point P. Which it does. Okay? So there you have it. This time the point was not on the line, and we were still able to draw a perpendicular line through that point. Okay? So turn this over. And write down the checkpoint problem. Construct a line through point A and perpendicular to the given line. So about halfway down, go from about the 1 to about the 7. Put a point up in the air a little bit above the line and put an A next to it. And then solve the construction on your own. Okay, and then that is the end of lesson C-L07.